Hey, residents. This is going to be a new feature on the website. I'm going to do it as much as I can, probably at least before each Common Council meeting. What I'm going to do is go through the agenda and kind of give you a little bit of insight as to what's going on with the council and where these resolutions come from. So if you'll excuse me, I'm not going to be looking directly into the camera every second of the way here, but I am going to go through and read the agenda and just kind of let you know what's going on with most of these resolutions for our February 19th meeting. Excuse me. So the first one is, like every other meeting, we have to go through and accept the minutes as they were read into the microphones for last meeting. So that's the first resolution, nothing big there. The second one is usually the bills that have to get paid. We do that once a month. And Mike Young and I are on the auditing committee. And we go through and I'm just looking at it right now. I have 35 pages of bills that we kind of go through with everything from dental health claims to credit card payments to capital fund to everything. I haven't gone through it with a fine-tooth comb yet. But it does look like our total bills for the month are about $1 million, $1,061,758. And that's just kind of the cost of doing business. But that's not just credit card payments. That's things like the sewer fund and capital payments in our capital, everything like that. So Councilmember Young and I both have copies of the bills, and we'll go through those. Okay. Second one is special events. The city clerk received an application for Arts on the Riverwalk. That's that art festival that happens down on the river every spring, summer. And this one's going to be, just reading quickly, July 14th down on the river. Resolution 4 is, excuse me, for Linda McGuire to be a Commissioner of Deeds with the city. And basically what that is the people that come around asking you for signatures on their petitions for running for office have to be an official, Commissioner of Deeds. And she has just applied for that and received that. Little side note, voting is earlier this year. Our petitions are due earlier, so we will be coming around very soon, February 26th and through the month of March. To ask each party for their signatures for running for office. Number 5, local law. So this is the one that we have to go through. We're in the process of overriding the tax cap. If you've been at any meetings before in the last year and a half, you know that we're in pretty tough shape, and we cannot continue to operate with the 2% tax cap that the governor has placed on us. So we have quite a lengthy procedure. It's a few months long to go through and override the tax cap. And this is the second step. So if you have anything to say about that, if you want to ask about it, come on in to our meeting because we are going to be voting to override that tax cap. And this is a pretty long one. So number 6, we're talking about the mayor would like to be authorized and directed to hold a public hearing for Tuesday, March 5th at 7 o'clock for the local law authorizing the city to impose a tax property levy in excess of the limit established by New York. So the public hearing will be March 5th, 7 o'clock, City Hall, for the public hearing on overriding the tax cap. St. Francis would like to do it's an outdoor Paris celebration. That'll be June 8th on Adams Street, and they're asking to close the street for that. So the Tonawanda City Police Department gets money back from Erie County for the Stop DWI program, and we have to have a resolution to actually accept the funds. The funds are there. They're ready for us to be taken in. I believe it's somewhere in the neighborhood of $22,000, but we just have to make a resolution so that we can accept the money. So that was resolution number 8. Number 9, this is an interesting one that I'm just going to kind of go out on a limb. They are, for the Main and Young Street corridor, they're asking, we have a grant, $450,000 from Senator Jacobs. And that's for improvement of infrastructure. So we're looking at maybe handicap ramps on the streets, sidewalks, maybe milling on the street, something like that. The problem that I have with this resolution is that we have to put the $450,000 up front and then wait for the state to pay us back the $450,000. Now, I don't know about you, but getting money back from the state in a timely manner is not something that typically happens. So we would have to finance the $450,000 and pay interest on it for as long as it takes for the state to get us the money back. Now, it's a good deal if we are going to replace sidewalks, replace handicap ramps on the sidewalks, streets, anything else like that. Because essentially what it's going to do is it's going to lower that cost of that work to whatever the finance charge is on the $450,000. So if the street costs $50,000 normally to pave or to mill, it might cost us $2,000 or $3,000. We are in a financial crisis. So this resolution right here is going to take a lot of discussion. As it sits right now, I don't believe I'm not in favor of it. So we have to wait and see when we get more information. If we had exact information that this $450,000 was going to replace 10 handicap ramps, sidewalk between Mooney's and the Grant Building, pay to repave the street on Main Street, pay to repave Young Street, and we had A, B, C, D in our agenda that this is what the money was going to be for, then I'd be wholeheartedly in favor of it. But the way that this is written, I am not, because it doesn't tell me what it's for, and I am not going to authorize writing a check carte blanche for whatever they see fit. So that's resolution number 9. Sorry. We are going line by line, and if you have a copy of the agenda in front of you, these are for the department heads to receive raises. Each department head is listed with their salary, their effective salary, with the raise, and what the fiscal impact is. We remain to be seen who gets raises, if anybody does, what the deal is. Another discussion that I think we're going to have. It'll probably be an executive session, but I'm not positive on that. So as you can see, a bunch of these resolutions from number 10 all the way through number, I'm just scrolling here, sorry, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, are all the department heads listed out individually for department head raises. This is not for the whole, let's say the whole police department, the whole fire department. This is just chief, captain, the department heads. So we'll be going through that as well. Even though their raises are in the budget, we'll see what happens. Number 22, this is talking about the Niagara Street corridor. If you were there the other day, 2 meetings ago, when the mayor proposed, he didn't propose it. He rolled out the plans to investigate a bike path along Niagara Street. Yes, another bike path on Niagara Street in traffic that looks down upon the other bike path. I'm just going to be frank with you. I think it's crazy. I think it's ridiculous. We have a bike path along the water that's not in traffic. This is a joke. To put another bike path in along Niagara Street, not going to happen on my watch. Sorry, I'm just going to be frank with you. Not going to happen. Not if I have anything to say about it. Why we would ever think about taking people off the bike path and putting them up on Niagara Street in traffic just to say, oh, we're a bike-friendly community. It's a joke. Not going to happen. And then this one is number 23 is for going into executive session after the meeting, which we generally talk about that a day of. I would imagine we'll probably go in, but I don't know for sure. And then number 24 is to be adjourned. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I'm going to try to do this every 2 weeks before the meeting. I'm just going to kind of sit here with you and read through the agenda. If you have any questions, you can contact me at any time. 803-5328 is my cell number. You can text me, call me. If you want to email me, it's dmilam75@gmail.com. Look forward to hearing from you, and I hope that this provides a little bit of transparency for what we're actually doing in the city and what we're hoping to continue doing. I think we're on a good path, but this needless spending of money's got to end, and I think it's going to end with us. Thanks. Have a good day. Hope to see you Tuesday night, 6 o'clock in the caucus room.